We left our last episode after the party at Brian's house, where Trent and Tanya finally hooked up after a seemingly endless amount of flirting over social media. This was a shock to no one. In fact, first-hand accounts of the scene would later unanimously describe it as one of the blandest things they'd ever seen. Things were about to get a lot blander. Now, Trent had been with girls before, but this wasn't one of those girls. This was Tanya, the daughter of a local electrician who had completed a semester of college abroad in Italy just 1 year earlier. On Sunday, March 12, 2013 at 5:31 p.m., Trent will write on Tanya's Facebook wall, quote, "What up, girl? What you doing?" End quote. He had no idea how she was going to respond. All he could do was wait. First, seconds passed, then minutes, and, before anyone could quite digest what was happening, it had been a complete hour without even the hint of a response. Now, to put this into some kind of perspective, 1 hour is about 2/3 the length of a 90-minute film. It would be more than understandable if the pressure of such a wait drove him insane. It nearly did. He writes on Tanya's Facebook wall at 6:35 p.m. that same evening, quote, "You there?" End quote. Trent had done something that every dating manual you could find strongly advises against, leaving back-to-back messages. There's a great phrase from Margaret Bibbs in her article on the subject, 7 Tips to Keep a Gal Interested. She says, quote, "Keep her guessing," end quote. And looking back, it's easy to agree. But, put in the heat of the moment, I can't help but think that many of us, yours truly included, would have done exactly the same thing. A full 1 hour and 17 minutes after Trent wrote his first message, Tanya suddenly responds. She writes on her own Facebook wall in a direct reply, quote, "Saz, LOL, was in to shower. What's going on?" End quote. The grim reality of what this response will mean for Trent wasn't clear at the time. But it will be soon. Maybe even too soon. On our next episode, part 27, A Blueprint for Tanya's Wedding. And if you'd like to support the show, head on over to danconlin.com. Go ahead and click on the donate button.